Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Resonant Rise. I'm Illusion like usual. I first off want to say my voice is not back to where I want it to be, so this is going to be another semi-quiet episode. So I'll get some music on in a few minutes. Um, so you'll just have to bear with me as I feel better. So what we're going to work on today is automating some essence gathering, or liquid XP, I should say. So through my gathering, I found 3 essence berry bushes. So we're gonna go ahead and set this up. Grab a few more of these. That should be good. All right. I made a little room down here. And sticks, please. If you notice also at the end of last episode, I had a bunch of wither skeletons. Well, after I stopped recording and came back from editing the video, they had escaped out of that little pen. They were everywhere, and it took me about 30 minutes to clean them up. I had to actually tunnel through my base to actually disconnect the power, so that was fun. So up here, I made a little separate room, put some blackout curtains in here, made a little room to house these essence berries. So let's get started. In fact, I'm just going to turn on some music, and you guys let me just watch me work, and I'll start talking when I have something to talk about. just to summarize what we did here, I have 3 autonomous activators that are underneath these S's berry bushes. They're going to be right-clicking with a stick. I'll just use a stick. You can use cobble. Use the first slot only. Alright, so that's set up. So they will be activated or right-clicked with the autonomous activator, and they will be output into these item ducts at the bottom slot. So what I have here is I have this set up into a round-robin situation. So half of them should go up to that Java barrel that you just saw me put down, and half of them will go into this other autonomous activator. They'll get turned into liquid XP, picked up by the vacuum hopper, and then sucked up into that tank. So that's the general plan. Now, I still have to test this out, and the reason I'm splitting them up is that in future builds, that with these open blocks, tanks, if you click on it, you'll automatically get a 1 level of XP. So I don't know if this build that we're currently on of open blocks will allow you to do that, so that's why I'm splitting it up. That way, if I do need manual XP, let's say if I'm using the printing press and I need XP to do that, I can get XP from that. So until I can verify that I can just click on getting XP out of the tank, then I'm going to split this up. So as soon as we update, or if it's this version, I'll have to wait and see just a little bit longer so we can build up some XP. as soon as I know that you can click on the open blocks to get a level XP, I'll get rid of this setup and turn it all into liquid XP. So that's kind of part one of this build, and I got a little bit of room for expansion, and I made this out of a slab, so nothing can spawn in here since it does need to be in darkness. So now let's go to the second part of this build. Let me go grab some watering cans. Get rid of some of this junk. Alright. Okay, cool. So, two different type of watering cans. So you can see they do have different MBT data. So one's a 0.1 and one's just without it. So this is going to come in very helpful for us. One second. Okay, and we're back. So like I was saying, these watering cans got different MBT data, so that's going to help us out a lot. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set this, since we do have this big water right here, I'm going to try this. If not, I brought enough water for an infinite source. So let's give this a try. So I'm just not going to know if it's... do something I didn't want to do. Alright. Let's cover that back up. Got some covers right here. Okay. So we got a little loop system going on. So let's configure it the way I want it. Cool, so we got 2 of the 3 grown now. Alright, so what we're going to do is this one right here. Let me get my servos out. We're going to need a bunch of servos. Just go ahead and install servos. Hopefully you guys can see where I'm going with this. Okay. Everybody should have a servo installed. Okay. This one right here, I want to whitelist full watering cans. And I'm not going to turn them on yet, but I will disable. I'll disable them. So whitelist full watering cans. Okay. This one right here. Let's put you to extract empty watering cans whitelist. Okay. You right here. I guess you didn't get a servo installed. You right here. You're going to whitelist empty cans. You're going to extract out full ones. Whitelist. So basically what this is going to be kind of a closed loop system. So the watering cans will get put in here and used up. Once they're done getting used, the item ducts will extract it, send it back down to the activator down below, where it's going to refill with water. Once it's full with water, then it's going to extract and go back up, and it's going to be kind of a cycle. So let's give this a try. Let's turn this all to off, or to disabled. I haven't tested this out, so in my head it works, so hopefully it'll work out in the real world. Alright, disabled. So we'll put a full first slot. Okay, 1 second. Okay guys, we're back. So I had to do a little bit of tweaking to this system, but I think I got it running right. I had to move this autonomous activator to basically the next block over for it to work with the watering can. It wouldn't work 1 block away like I thought it was going to, but that's okay, no big deal. So I filled up 2 watering cans, and this doesn't appear to be run out of water so far. So yes, this is pretty overpowered and is going to need a nerf, in my opinion. But it's up and running well. Each watering can has about a 3 block radius, so that's why one is working for all 3 of them. And I could put it back on top, but I just put it right there to put it out of the way. And once I find another 3 or something, I can expand out. It's dark in here. I just got night vision on, so slabs down so nothing will spawn in there. And hop back down here. Figured out why this wasn't working. It was basically too close. So basically, this was trying to activate the hopper, which wasn't working. So you can see I'm getting a little experience because I'm standing too close, but it is working no problem. So cool. So we have basically that system that is completely automated, and it's not going to need much intervention from me. So let's cover you back up. Cover up the little basement area. And one of the best ways I know this is working is this. I had a creeper in here, didn't realize it, and he basically blew up everything over here, so I lost all the books, and that's what I was able to salvage. So this is actually a new auto enchantment table. You can see that it's almost full with its buffer, and then it'll start filling up this tank. Speaking of tanks, that mob essence tank is filling up as well. That's because I added a oh, look at you all you guys in there. Actually, I added a cave spider spawner in there to start picking up some string. I did that for a couple reasons. One, it was the first thing I found, so I just snatched it up. And the second is I haven't decided whether I want to get into bees with this series yet. I think I will. So having a spider spawner would put down a lot of string as well will be beneficial, so I can make those into frames. With this mod pack, we have some extra frames from, I think it's called like forestry frames or something like that. So just type in frame. So we have some cool frames like an emerald frame, forestry extras, that's what it is. And each one of these do like different things. So I'm still gonna need a bunch of string. So cool. So it just kind of made sense to me, so I hooked that up. and the next couple spawners I find, I'll continue to. So yeah, we already got going on 400 string. So got that working pretty well. Also made myself a hang glider. I was bored yesterday with the just doing stuff around here, so I decided to go out and explore the world. So you can see how much exploring I did yesterday. Just went out and with a hang glider and just flew around, looked around and stuff. So let me do a quick time check and see where we're at, and then we'll see what we'll work on next. So I'll be back in just a second. Okay guys, we're back. So we're kind of close to the 30-minute mark, but we got some time to work on a kind of a smaller project. So one thing that I've been getting kind of aggravated with some of my fluid routing, especially in that farm and the mob essence and sewage, and I just been getting a little aggravated with some of the fluid routing, and between the last episode I've been messing with it a little bit. So I decided that we're going to get into some extra cells. Extra cells is an add-on for applied energistics, and basically it adds two things. It adds fluid storage as well as very high-end ME storage for items. So you can see how much space that one has right there, and it only gets bigger from there. So it's a pretty cool mod. I've used it before. So let's get into that. I'm gonna make a couple fluid cells, and we'll maybe put some auto crafting on the fluid buses. So let's go on with that. So let's make a 4K fluid storage cell. So what do we need? Some quartz. Actually, y'all just watch me craft. I'm gonna take a break from talking again. Okay, we're back. So I just finished crafting up that system and started getting it ready to go to start using. Extra Cells is a really cool mod. I've enjoyed playing with it before. So you saw that I just put that 4K storage just in the regular ME drive. So that'll start working. So between the next episodes, I'll start running some ME cable over here, and I want to redo this system. I'm actually, you can see I got a harvester and a planter inventory. I'm actually going to split this up into 2 separate farms instead of one huge farm. One farm for trees. Or you can see right now I don't know what the problem is, but it's not working. So the harvester's got power, but it's just not doing any work. So, I don't know, start doing this jungle wood. So they're just going to reset it, and because we've got something cool coming up probably in the next few weeks that we're going to need a lot of rubber for. So that's cool. So I made those interfaces that way I can just output the liquid XP or the mob essence straight into a liquid interface, and the same thing with this stuff. So I probably will need another fluid storage drive disk thing, but I'll get that made off camera. I just want to show you at least one getting made. So thanks for joining me. See you guys next time. Be sure to leave me a comment or subscribe, all that good stuff, you know. Stuff you usually hear me talk about, say. It gets kind of annoying. But, cool. Here, fluid drive. The fluid drive also, you could import and export things from right there. Just put a bucket. And since I got kind of a blue thing, just hooked as a blue pipe to it. So, see you guys next time.